finally the weekend after all, and god damn it. Okay, there we go. I was worried I'd have to delete the game capture again, but thankfully that ended up not being the case. So, pretty much, like I mentioned, pretty much just continuing this game, see how much progress we can make tonight, and yeah. Starting off with side quests, and then we'll do the main story gradually, which, like I said, the main story itself isn't really too long. It's just really the fact that I had to do, like, at least 2 more playthroughs aside from this in order to get all the endings, all the canon story endings in an effective manner. Pretty much it. And thankfully, we were able to fix it issue on PC to where I can actually run this game pretty well now. On PC, while streaming and playing, not just through playing. But yeah, Playground's weekend's been well. And apologies for not really starting to stream earlier. I was planning to, but unfortunately, I had to help out with something. Which, I mean, not 100% done yet, but almost. Which, I mean, just a TLDR, my dad lost his wallet, so I was just helping him replace his stuff. But thankfully, most of it is replaced now at this point. He still needs to replace his driver's license, though, so yeah. Which I did try to do online, but unfortunately, it looks like he has to go to the office, but it shouldn't be a problem overall. Just unfortunate I couldn't get it out of the way ASAP, but it is what it is, I guess. But yeah, hope everyone's week's been well though, otherwise. But there should be something here. There should be. I'm not sure what I'm looking for actually, but there should be something here for the resistance. And like I said, pretty much starting off with side quests first, and then we'll do the main story after, which I have no idea how much progress I'm going to make today. And just a heads up with streaming, so I'm streaming today, obviously, for a bit. Not sure how long, but I'll stream for a bit. Saturday, I should be streaming as well. Depending on how things go. And then Sunday, just a heads up, don't expect a stream on Sunday since, like I said, I have to wake up early on Sunday to help out with something, so yeah. Alright, I have to wake up Monday morning to do what I need to do to help my dad out, so yeah, I probably won't stream on Sunday because I actually need to sleep at that point. Ouch. There we go. I'm not sure how much progress I'm going to make tonight, but I'll see what I can do. And Jupiter, I don't even know what I'm supposed to be looking for here. Truth be told. But, I mean, how hard can it be? I hope it's not that hard. Part of me is hoping that this, well, and like I mentioned before, I did almost lose my wallet until finding it randomly, well, finding it at work. Which is the last place I expected to find it because I was only thinking it was either at the gym or I just lost it somewhere on the way. Which honestly, the gym part didn't really make sense to me just because if I did lose it at the gym... Hey Lizzie, welcome to the stream. Don't worry, I'm not moving away from Ken. It's just because of the fact we didn't get Ed at all this... Well, we're not getting Ed this month for sure. So I said, you know what, I might as well learn Luke while I'm at it, because why not? That's really all it is. I'm still using Ken, don't worry. Like, hell, I have at least 2 events this month for Street Fighter 6, so I am 100% going to be using Ken for them for sure. I just figured at this point, I'm going to be waiting at least another month for it to actually arrive. Actually, probably, yeah, actually a little over a month, I'd say. So I figure at that point, why not learn someone else for fun? So yeah. I won't lie though, after playing Luke for a bit, he's actually pretty fun. And that's also just to make a point as well. For myself, personally. That's really it. I don't, I don't plan on dropping Ken at all, I promise you that. But I did feel like I need to make a point there with him. Hey yo, Madeline, welcome to the stream. And congrats on being first. Hope your week's been well. What? I dodged that. And even then, I don't even see myself ever really... I don't really see any matchups with Luke that I would use over Ken, really. At least I don't. I just felt like learning him, because why not? Anyways, how's it going, Madeline? Happy Friday. For everyone in here, anyways. Okay. Hmm. Hello. Okay, I need to look for something, which I guess I could look for the start. I hope school's been manageable for you as well, Z. I don't think it's anywhere back here, but it can't hurt. To look. I don't think it'd be here, honestly, but might as well take a look. There's supposed to be some item here that I'm supposed to look for a couple. Not sure if I'll find it in this area, but it's supposed to be somewhere in this place. You gotta be kidding me. It's probably not that item, but might as well take a look. Okay, yeah, nowhere here. But don't worry, I'm still using Ken. There's really, well, I really don't really see a time where I would actually drop Ken, really. At least at this point. I guess the only reason why I would, if I do, would be the fact that he got gutted, really. In some future balance patch. Which, I mean, we're not going to get our first balance patch till after Capcom Cup. Which, if I remember correctly, that won't really happen till probably during the summer of this year. Since they're doing their philosophy of one balance patch per month, which... I get what the devs are going for and all that. And to a degree, I sort of agree with it as well. But I do think we could use more than one, or I think we could at least use like 2 to 3 per year at least. which I get you don't want to patch the game too early, or else that would lead to like players not discovering something. And as a result, players wouldn't learn or grow, and they would be just relying on a balance patch to fix problems and such. Which at times it is necessary, but you also don't want to over rely on it as well. But trust me, I'm not dropping Ken for Luke. I'm just using him simply. I'm using him simply for the fact that we're not getting Ed till February at the earliest. Like maybe I could use him for like some small tournament if anything. I don't really see myself ever really like you. I just don't know what I would. I don't really see anything I would use Luke for over Ken that Ken does well in, or at least it's manageable. Anyways, I saw you were on Street Fighter 6 earlier yourself, Z, which I assume you're trying to get back into things. Hope that's going well. Which I know it's probably going to be a bit for you to get back into it, all things considered. Since you haven't, well, I know you were playing with D a few nights ago, but which I did see a bit of the VOD, and not criticizing or anything, but it's just clear that you haven't played in a bit, so you just need to really get back into it and all that. You haven't played in a bit, which you've been busy with life stuff, so don't take it too hard. Don't be too hard on yourself, really, is all I can really say. It's usually gonna happen, especially with how taxing Street Fighter 6 is. It's frustrating, though, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying you shouldn't be frustrated or anything, but just, like, consider other aspects as well. Not as, like, a valid excuse, though, but just more so, you've been prioritizing other stuff in general of life, so pretty understandable, is all. Anyways, I find it. There's supposed to be something here. Not consistent. And yeah, well, there's that. I mean, consistency in Street Fighter 6, even for me, it's pretty hard to do. It's not that easy to be consistent. Like, I'm not that consistent myself personally. Even though I can play at a decent level for where I'm currently at. I'm not that consistent either. There's a lot of room for improvement for me and all that. I did take a break near the end of last year though. Really just to relax and enjoy some other things before I know I was going to pretty much have to get back into the grind of Street Fighter 6. Which I'm pretty much, like I mentioned, I'm pretty much dedicating to this this year, pretty much. And that's why I'm probably not going to really touch other fighting games, and as well as streaming. Aside from a few games when they launch, and maybe like one or two backlogs, maybe three at most if I'm lucky. I'm pretty much focusing more on grinding Street Fighter 6 over anything else in my free time outside of work and such. That's currently the plan. Anyways, cool. Honestly, one of the biggest things with Street Fighter 6 that, well, there are a multitude of factors that can keep you from being consistent in the game, but the biggest thing is definitely the mental stack Street Fighter 6 does to you. In my opinion. And 1 second. Let me look at something real quick. Let's look at something real quick is all. Okay. Just listening to some things at the moment, which shouldn't be too much longer. Hopefully no frame drops are happening. Okay, cool. Thinking about playing the game. Playing this game doesn't feel good. You might not play again. You are busy with school. You don't want to discount that. So like, and you pretty much have life, other priorities in general at this point, school and work. So it's a lot, and not to mention, like I said, Street Fighter 6 is a very taxing game where it demands a lot for you to be consistent. And if you're on not point for one thing, like playing this game part time, I mean, whatever works for you, honestly. Which hey, you know what you're feeling better compared to everyone else. So yeah. I forgot I have to deal with this. Just doing some side boxes in the meantime. But yeah. I mean, god damn it. He was almost dead too. That's on me though for not dodging. Okay, at least I saved here. But yeah, in my case, just with the consistency thing and all that, that's pretty much why I'm pretty much mostly focused on Street Fighter 6. Like, I could play Tekken, GVS, and all that other stuff. But I know for sure. Even though I would like to play a few more fighting games than. God damn, why does that do. Man, I really need to start paying attention against this guy. But yeah. Even though I would like to play more than just Street Fighter on one hand, I didn't know for sure. It's probably more my best interest to hard focus Street Fighter 6 for when I get good at it and all that. Just so I don't split myself too thin. Ooh, level 19. Nice. Yeah, I guess I might as well do the rest of the extermination stuff at least. I assume it's this one. Oh no, wait, it's not. With all that said, though, you also, like, well, like I mentioned before, you don't have to, like, commit too hard to it after all. Which, how much you play, you got, well, like I said, you do have other life priorities to deal with. So how much else you're able to play is really up to you. Just take it at your pace, don't worry too much about the results, I guess. As long as you enjoy it. Probably all that should really matter. Just to be safe, I don't want to get into melee range. He's almost dead though. There we go. I think the next mission, the next thing I have to do with the main sword, just really proceed to the bunker and, ouch. Proceed to the bunker and do some things. I'm just playing it safe, just because I don't want to get hit accidentally. There we go. Oh, I'm not dealing with a third one, hell no.
You think you can win if you waste your energy that way?
We know we can find pristine screws on big biped.
Let's try the operator.
Okay.
9S to operator. We're trying to track down a large gear. Any idea where to start the search?
Why are you looking for... Well, anyway, you can salvage the requested material from smaller machine life forms. Finding one intact might prove tricky, however. The part is easily damaged when the machine housing it is destroyed.
Thanks, operator. That's good to know.
Right. Let's go take out some small fry.
Straight to the point as always, 2B.
Of course. Okay, so I guess I have to go there anyways. Not sure if I can take on that request though from Jackass, but I guess I might as well try since it's on the way and all that. Oh, why are there two of you here? Well, don't mind me. Come on, I don't even want to fight you. Okay. Here we go. Good job, man. At least it's Street Fighter 6. I haven't really been. Well, I have been grinding rank this week. I have been, but oh man, I could up it a bit more. As well as doing lobbies with people I know in general. I could be doing those more, I'll admit, so I don't exactly have the best work work ethic at the moment. But I am getting my practice in though, at the very least. At least starting to. Can I do something for this guy? Okay, let's see what you have to offer here. Okay. Come on. Come on. There we go.
Target location data obtained. Marking on map.
Well, I might as well do this, because I already have most of the quest completed. There's the brown belts, hopefully? I guess I'll continue this story after this quest then. Don't really plan to stream too long tonight. But I should, like I said, this game isn't too long. I should still be able to make a bit of progress. Story-wise, hopefully. Hopefully. Alright, on another note, Z. Did you see?
Requested material obtained.
Did you see today's Shield Hero episode? I didn't realize there was only 12 episodes this season, so there's only one more after today. Two for you if you haven't. Which, I'll admit, yeah, overall, this season, I'm really curious of how the finale is going to wrap things up. But, overall, it's like, if I were to rate season 3, probably would be like a 7 out of 10-ish for me. Which, with plus side, much improved over season 2 for sure. Much improved. With all that said, though, it's nothing too crazy, I will acknowledge that. Which I get, like I mentioned last time, it's sort of hard to really surpass what you did with season 1, since that's sort of where most of the rising part comes from for Shield Hero. Still fun to watch, though. But yeah, sort of disappointing as well. Unfortunately. But it is what it is, I guess. I still enjoy Shield Hero because Shield Hero and all that. Anyways, I guess I'll try to do this request. And then afterwards, then I'll continue with the main story. That's so close. So close. Okay, so this is doable right now. Okay, what happened here? Did I go out of bounds or something? Hey, we did it.
Requested mission completed.
You're welcome. Oh, that was the last one. Okay, sick. And then just a heads up, like I mentioned before, so obviously right now, I'll probably stream for like a few hours. Don't want to go too crazy, but I can stream. Saturday I'll stream as well, but I'm not sure for how long. Sunday, probably don't expect a stream. Not that I don't want to or anything, just more so. Well, I guess it really depends on what I do in the day. I could stream technically, but I might take it easy for myself to grind Street Fighter.
Notification received from access point.
Grind Street Fighter and do other things. And not to mention, I do have to go to sleep early on Sunday to wake up early to help out with something else. And then next week is pretty much the weekend. I'll probably mostly focus on grinding Street Fighter 6. Mostly. Because of the monthly next weekend. We'll see. Oh yeah, I should probably save inbox. Oh yeah, Renegade. Renegade one.
Operator 60 to 2B. Be aware that the following transmission is classified Privilege Level 5. A group of Yorha fighters deployed to the city ruins have deserted. We need you to take care of them immediately. But don't get yourself hurt, alright?
Yorha members deserting? And attacking the resistance, no less?
Proposal. Rogue Yorha units should be captured and detained in order to keep collateral damage at a minimum.
Detained? Easy for you to say.
It seems like I do have to go to the bunker, so let's go here. Otherwise, I can do other stuff along the way. Your favorite streamer? When the hell did I become your favorite streamer? What's up, Pock? Welcome to the stream. Hope your week's been well. Why
That
you're
concludes our
17
report on the
TV?
events surrounding the alien
That's just
wreckage.
OBS.
Then they were dead this whole time.
That's just OBS. I don't know how to make it appear on OBS. I know there's a way to. I'd have to ask Phil about that, but hey, they appear in your chat at least, so I guess it's fine.
The Council of Humanity needs time to formulate a plan.
See,
Until
that will
then,
appear.
this
I know
information must be kept
BTTV
confidential.
and
Speak of it to no one.
FEZ
Of course,
must do,
Your
but
next mission
I'm not sure
is
how
to
to get
gather
7
additional
TV.
intel on the individual known
But I know
as
there is a
Pascal.
way to.
You mean that freaky machine we ran into?
This order comes directly from the Council. Knowledge of such unique individuals is essential for the success of future missions.
Anyways, hope your week's been well though. Okay. So did what we had to here. Might as well check the mail as well.
Man, the commander sure is a slave driver, huh? And now we have to go back to the city ruins.
Oh, it seems like there's another side
Why
quest
don't we
here.
rest a little bit, 2B? It's been a while.
I'll rest if I feel like it.
There has to be something here. In the hangar. $2B. 16D. Sure. Anyways, like I was saying, so obviously I'll stream for a few hours today. Should be live Saturday. Sunday, don't count on it. And honestly, next week in general, most likely don't count on it. JP Fan Fest for Final Fantasy 14. Oh, good thing I don't play Final Fantasy 14.
Man, this job can be pretty rough sometimes, huh?
We don't get to choose our assignments. And you
Let's
should work
watch
on
it?
keeping your opinions in check. Yorha aren't
Why
allowed
would
to
I
be
watch
emotional,
it? I don't play
remember?
Final
I
Fantasy
think some
14.
of us are better at that than others. Speaking of emotion, those Adam and Eve units sure seemed less than logical.
I'm heading to the transporter.
Fine.
I'm good though. I'm good. You can hell, you can stream it. Big time event? Bro, I don't even play Final Fantasy 14. We're not counting Fall Guys. We're not counting Fall Guys, Pog. That's the actual Fall Guys. That is not Final Fantasy 14 at all. Anyways, your betrayers. 11 Beats Memento. Honestly, a lot of other things I could do. And then going to Pascal. You know what? I guess I might as well do the other side stuff here. Yeah, might as well look around and see. I'll do whatever I can that's on the way and all that, but probably gonna focus on the main story for the most part. But anyways, I'll definitely be playing this game again. That's also crazy. It's also in 14. Bro, I just enjoyed this game. That has nothing to do with Final Fantasy 14. Yeah, I hear some. Oh. There we go. Hmm. Supposedly a deserter here. Either way, I'm not playing Final Fantasy 14. Nor do I. Well, maybe at some point in the future I can see myself playing it. But not anytime soon, though. That is not happening anytime soon. I guarantee you that, Pock. Ain't no way? Of course there's a way. I simply don't buy Final Fantasy 14. I enjoy other games too, aside from one MMO, which I know if I play Final Fantasy 14, I'm not gonna have time for any other game. So yeah, because all you play is Final Fantasy 14 basically at this point. Maybe a bit of well, I know you also play Baldur's Gate 3 too, but even so.
They're from Yorha.
Alert. Targets are rogue units 22B and 64B, currently designated
22B
for
and
detention.
64B. I see.
They've come for us, idiot! Prepare to engage and inform the captain!
Look at the rabbit hole you went
You're
down.
both currently wanted by command for desertion. Disengage and surrender immediately.
Shut your trap!
Ouch. Wow, they bodied me. I am correct? Of course I am. Of course I am.
Commander sure is a slave driver, huh? And now we have to go back to the city ruins. Why don't we rest a little bit, 2B? It's been a while.
Down the line. I mean, you don't even know how long it'll be. You're underestimating how long that'll be, Pac. You're underestimating how long that'll be. It's not gonna be anytime soon. Oh, starts here. Oh, oops. I might as well do this and try to fast forward as much as I can. And then I'll actually save. That's on me though, for having to go through this whole process again. But I do know where the first group of Yorha units are.
That then they would come to speak, of course. Your next.
You mean
this knowledge understood?
But it won't be anytime soon,
Commander sure
anyways.
is a slave
So.
driver, huh? And now we have to go back to the city ruins. Why don't we rest a little bit, 2B? It's been a while.
I'll rest if I feel like it.
If anything, I have another person here that's also been addicted to Final Fantasy XIV lately. Or has been addicted. And that's the mod here, Felzy JC. No idea if he's lurking or busy with something else, but hey, you can join with him if anything, I guess. He's got a group of people to play with, so yeah. And I'll might as well spawn. Yeah, I'll spawn here. But anyways, this weekend, so streaming, I will stream tomorrow for sure. Sunday, if I do stream, it would have to be early in the day. But I most likely won't stream today. More likely than not. Because, like I said, I am gonna be busy helping my dad with something. Earlier, better. I mean, it depends on how I feel at the end of the day. And not to mention, I'm also gonna be in the grinding mood for Street Fighter 6. Because I do have a tournament next weekend to prepare for. Actually, close to bedtime. You realize, I assume you're joking or anything, but you do remember, I do work full time at my current place. And it's pretty much a 9 to 5 job, so I can't do much about that unless I skip work, but obviously that wouldn't look good on me if I did. Or I'd have to use either my sick days or PTO, which I don't have an infinite amount of those. Full-time streamer? Well, in that case, you want to pick... Wait, did I save? I should save just in case. Anyways. You want to pay how much my job's currently paying me? Okay, I'll save here actually. That's what I thought, Hawk. That's what I thought. That's just how life is, anyways. And like I said though, Hawk, you can always stream yourself, just saying. Even though your chat's gonna be asking you for Monster Hunter or whatever game that's not Final Fantasy 14. Which, hey, I'm actually still waiting for my Tales of Arise stream. When's that coming, Pac? I'm still waiting for you to finish that game. Just saying. I've been waiting for a while. You should finish that game. So you should also stream it as well. That way I can watch you stream. So it's not just me streaming. Off stream? Boo. You're no fun. Oh, they were here last time. Are they not here? You tell me to stream. Even though I'm only doing this as a side hobby. The things I put up with. Going to watch their streamer stream? That's exactly how I feel about you, Bach. So what are you streaming? Anyways. You have retired? No, you haven't. No, you haven't. Bro, are you barely older than me? I know, I'm pretty sure you're older than me, but I don't think you're that much. I don't think you're not that much older than me. 31? That's a, that's barely a five, that's barely a 6-year
Operator
difference between
60,
me and
2B.
you.
Come in, 2B.
To be here.
The monitoring signal from the new access point has gone silent. I'm sending you the positional data. Please investigate the site as soon as possible.
Understood.
Well, I did have to visit Pascal. Yeah, I might as well go into the factory while I can. I'll look at that soonish. Your prime number? There's no excuse for that, Pock. There is no excuse. Anyways, now let's go look for 16S's body, and we'll deal with everything else along the way. I guess. Where could 16's body be? Like, it's definitely not there. Nor up here in general, but I might as well look just in case. Maybe it's where near the start or anything? But anyways, like I said, I'll see how I'll feel about streaming after tomorrow. I will see. Not to mention, I am helping with something else this weekend as well. Well, technically Monday. But yeah. I'm probably going to have to help out with some other things over the weekend as well, since my dad is a bit limited on what he can do currently. Because he lost his wallet today and all that. Ouch. I don't even know if 6 I'll be able to find her body here. Their body here. I might as well take a look. Might as well take a look. Which I doubt I'll find anything here, but... Damn, I should have done this later then. And not to mention, I did start waste time doing this the first time, because it wasn't even deep in here. But we do need to find the body nonetheless. Which I don't even know. Think it could be down here, but I'm just looking at the very least. Like, it would have to appear suddenly just to be here. Highly doubt it, though.
That's a Yorha unit.
Oh,
Analysis. Yorha Type B body confirmed. It belongs to the missing unit known as 11B.
well, we found
So
it.
this is where you landed. Pod, can you access her black box?
Negative. Unit 11B's black box has been irreparably damaged. Proposal. Unit 2B should recover any usable weapons. Fragmented data detected in memory region.
Hmm. damn.
She was planning to go AWOL.
Violation of regulations detected. However, due to the death of the unit in question, corrective punishment is impossible.
I'll bring this weapon back to 16D in the bunker.
Might as well, but damn. Someone planning to go a to desert, basically. At least it didn't take long. At least you run pretty quickly throughout the world at the very least. At least you move quickly throughout the world. Not now. But anyways, like I said, I'm not sure how long I'm gonna be playing for tonight. But I'll probably try to focus more on doing the main story tonight, if anything. But anyways, hope everyone's week has been well, though. Short week this week, because New Year's and all that, thankfully. Unfortunately, back to our regularly scheduled weeks after this week. But, oh well. I was overall able to make the most of my well, long weekends, nonetheless. Anyways, might as well return this to 11D, 16D. Might as well. And then we'll continue the game. And welcome back, Madeline. Yeah, just doing mostly side stuff and talking about other stuff as well. As well as what I'm planning for streams this weekend as well. Hope your week's been well, though. Okay, yeah. Well, it's nice to get to see you. Excited for them? Time week feeling better though? Yeah, well. Oh yeah, I was gonna say, I did see your Instagram stories, which you have been going to the gym this week, I see. So, I can see that being the case with being a little tired and all that. As well as assuming you've been busy with other things in general. But hope your workouts at the gym have been well though. But it is the weekend now, so time to relax, at the very least. But like I was saying, so I am planning to stream tomorrow at least. Saturday, alright, Sunday. I'll see how I feel, cause I might just chill for the day. It has been liking the health content on your stories. Kinda wanna go in that direction more? For sure, for sure. You'll be there? Appreciate it as always, man. Yeah, Sunday I could stream, but I might just take that day for myself. But we'll see. And most of it really just comes back that I do have to sleep early on Sunday to help out with something. The next day, anyways. And then next weekend, which I wouldn't mind streaming, honestly, if I feel like it. What time tomorrow? No idea. No idea. Maybe in the afternoonish. Maybe in the evening. I just stream whenever I feel like it. So who knows? You can't always stream yourself, Pock. You can't always stream yourself. Oh, I have to do this mission first. That's why you're in my Discord now, though, Pock. That's why you're in there now. So that way, you don't have to, so that way you know.
We've got company.
Anyway, it's
Looks
gonna
like
go back.
machines.
Alert. Jamming signals
Okay,
detected from
no
enemy
worries, Pock.
units.
It's getting
No,
pretty late.
That's not good.
Well, I guess not that late, but... But late to a degree. But guys, thanks for stopping by while you can, Pock. Hope you have a good night, and I'll see you next time, whatever that is. Hopefully tomorrow, but we'll see. So then, have a good one, Pock. See you.
Enemy machine life forms eliminated. Access point returned to functioning status.
Nice. Have a good night, though, Pock.
Alert to 2B. The signal from the access point just came back online. Good job.
I have some information about that, Commander.
Go on.
The access point went offline because machine life forms were jamming it.
Which means they know that facility is one of our network terminals.
Yeah, but that's not all. While they knew it was connected to our network, they didn't try to destroy it. It's almost like they were trying to lay a trap.
Damn. They're getting smarter by the day. Thank you. I'll be sure to share this with the Council of Humanity on the moon.
Understood.
And then, like I was mentioning earlier, so... Well, today, I would have started earlier, I'll admit that much. That was the plan, but unfortunately, my dad actually lost his wallet today, which... Most of you pretty much know my situation with my wallet, that I thought I lost it, but thankfully I was able to find it. In one of the last places I thought it was in. Which I'm hoping my dad sort of finds his wallet again in the same situation, but I pretty much was helping him cancel his stuff, and most of the stuff he's needed to replace has been replaced. But there's one thing he needs to get replaced, which we won't be able to do till Monday. So I'm also might be busy with helping my dad with other stuff over the weekend that he usually would be able to do on his own. Possibly. God damn it. One hit does
Mission
kill me.
failed.
Which I can definitely do this mission. But yeah, that's pretty much really all there is. So technically I could stream on Sunday, but like also mentioned, I have a monthly next weekend. So I do want to start practice. I do need to, well, I
Requested
haven't
mission failed.
practicing Street Fighter 6. I have been practicing it. I could be playing it more though, which hell, I was actually considering not streaming tonight because I was helping my dad with his situation. Which thankfully we've been able to replace most of the stuff at least for the time being. Thankfully. But there's still more things he needs to get replaced. Well, one more important thing that unfortunately he can't do at the moment. Which honestly still confuses me because I was able to do that for myself. In the case of my dad, unfortunately, he has to wait next, till Monday to do. But hopefully we can at least make it work nonetheless. Hopefully. Anyways, I know I could do this parade one right now.
Alert. Exiting the planned operational area. Proposal. Return to the operational area immediately.
Really?
Guard down.
Okay, I guess I just have to come back to this one later. Because I'm definitely not strong enough for it. Might as well continue the story then. Like I said, but
Requested mission failed.
but I guess don't worry. I'm still gonna be continuing this game for the rest of this month. And I did need to go to Pascal's village, I believe, next. The Orha betrayers, I'll get to them when I get to them. And the rest of the side stuff, yeah. We'll just do. Well, I guess I could do a few things, but I'll do those near the end of the stream, I guess. Which probably won't be for like another two-ish hours. I could transport into the Pascal's village, but I'm right close by with this, so might as well. I mean, either way, I am pretty glad I decided to revisit this game, though. Forgot how much fun this can be. Makes me wish I could have gone into this sooner, but at the same time, it would have only been with the base game of Nier Automata. And it wouldn't be with the DLC either, which I don't even know if I'll touch the DLC, but I'll probably try it at some point.
Oh, it's 9S and 2B, yes? Those machines cost quite the ruckus, don't you think?
We need to talk.
Of course. I'll help however I can.
Alive for hundreds of years.
Yes, Tubi? Yes, Tubi?
Another
Pascal,
machine?
Yes, Tubi?
aside from this village, are there any other machines that are cut off from the network?
I suppose that unpleasant songstress you so kindly defeated in the amusement park wasn't part of the network.
You mean that singing thing?
Oh, and of course there's the Forest Kingdom, but
Forest Kingdom?
yes, it's a vast woodland area not far from here. There's a group of
Oh,
machines there attempting to build a nation of sorts. They're quite hostile to outsiders, however. We can't so much as go near the place.
Where is it?
Northeast of the city ruins. You should be able to reach it by passing through the ruins of the commercial facility. If you go, however, be careful. Things have been rather rough there lately.
This Forest Kingdom sounds like something we should check out.
it really does. And that's where we'll be going next. Oh yeah. Let me just do something else real quick too. Just a few things is all. Stream might chug a bit, but should be fine. Just lurking in some streams is all. Okay, so far no drop frames. Let me just... Load up a few streams. Okay. Hmm. I guess this is where I want to go. Just to be safe. But yeah, might as well get this story beat out of the way. And see how far I can go with the story tonight. And like I said, I'll be streaming tomorrow, which tomorrow should be a longer stream compared to tonight. Hopefully. But truth be told,
Operator 60 to 2B. Come in, 2B.
I read you, operator. Go ahead.
It looks like the transporter we installed in the city ruins has gone offline. Our surface activity is going to be severely limited until we get it fixed. Can you head over there and get it working again when you have a sec?
Will do.
Thanks, 2B. Sending the details now.
Report. Mail notification received from access point.
so the city ruins, right? Oh, I'm literally
Analysis.
just on top of it.
Non-functioning transporters can result in serious limitations to data uploading and other vital mission activities. Recommend repairing transporter as quickly as possible.
Understood.
I'm literally on top of it.
Alert. Hostile machine lifeforms detected in the vicinity of the non-functioning transporter. Jamming signals detected. Hypothesis. Transporter malfunction is due to enemy jamming signals. Proposal. Unit 2B should destroy the enemy machines.
Is that all of them? Let's check this thing out.
How did it get stuck there?
I don't see any damage.
Analysis. Transporter is now operational.
Welcome,
This
I
is
guess.
Yorha Unit 2B. Connect me to Bunker Operator 60.
Oh, hello, 2B. Operator 60 here.
The transporter was being jammed by machine lifeforms. It should be working now.
Looks green on my end, 2B. Nice work. I'll let Command know right away. I'll also be sending over a little reward for all your hard work.
Roger.
You know, 2B, I'm a little jealous. Don't get me wrong. I know all this fighting isn't easy for you, but you get to see all these new and amazing things out there. It might be nice to visit the surface sometime, you know? That's all.
I see.
Right. Apologies for the unnecessary chatter. Anyway, Operator 60 out.
Yay, repair complete. Anyways, now I continue with the story.
Say, 2B,
What?
when do you think you'll be willing to call me Nines?
9S works just fine.
Well, yeah, but... Man, this job can be pretty rough sometimes, huh?
We don't get to choose our assignments. And you should work on keeping your opinions in check. Yorha aren't allowed to be emotional, remember?
I think some of us are better at that than others.
Probably. Ooh, level 21. Nice. I should go back to the resistance camp and see what else I can upgrade, but we'll do that later. I'm pretty sure there's a lot I can do, if anything. But we'll do that later, like
This
I
must be
said.
the commercial structure Pascal was talking about. The records say it was once a facility known as a shopping center.
And they're trying to start something here. Oh wait, I do remember there's something else deeper. Deeper down here?
No getting through here.
Maybe there's some kind of mechanism we could engage? If we were human, we probably would have gone shopping and such here, right?
More meaningless conjecture.
You're so serious, 2B. You know that?
Alert. Multiple machine lifeforms detected above our position.
All hail the Forest King.
Who the heck is the Forest King?
You're getting distracted.
Well, what do you expect? I'm a scanner. Combat was never meant to be my forte. Check this guy. He's just running away.
There we go.
It's going to explode!
Oh, it's a meal.
Huh? Hey, where am I?
What's that?
Hey there, guys. What's up?
This thing's weird, 2B. Let's kill it.
Wait, what? No!
Good idea.
No!
Sorry.
Okay, what was that?
Pour a meal. Pour a meal.
Looks like the forest is just ahead.
on the meal. Indeed. And what's up, Onion? Welcome to the stream. In case you're wondering, I actually have played through this game before, but I rebought it on PC recently, and since 2B got announced for Grand Blue Fantasy Versus Rising, figured might as well. Hope your week's been well, though. I'm fine. How am I? How am I? It's been more or less a chill week. Chill short week of work because of Nier and all that.
Here they come. Better keep your guard up.
A little busy
I'm
today
aware
just
of
because I
how
had to help my
it
dad with a few
You just be
things, but
careful.
I will
mostly
2B.
chill though. God damn it. I don't think there's a checkpoint here, but I did save somewhere close by, so it shouldn't be a problem getting my body back. That was 100% on me, though. But overall, I'm pretty chill otherwise, aside from a few things I have to deal with. I'm also playing on hard mode too, in case you're wondering. Hence why I took so much damage there. I know that's not even the hardest difficulty. Hardest being, if you get touched once, you're dead. Which, that would be a fun challenge, but for another time. Anyways, I assume you're a fan of the Nier series yourself? I wouldn't say I'm like too crazy about these games, but I enjoyed them. I still haven't gotten a chance to play the Drakengard games, which are another thing I would like to get to at some point, but until they're readily available, they won't be happening. That won't be happening anytime soon. I can't speak for sure whether they're I'm not gonna act like they're masterpieces or anything of the sort, but the games do look fun though to play.
These machines.
They were talking about a king, right? I saw what looked to be a castle further in. Maybe we should take a look.
Like the mystique of the Nier games? For sure, for sure. Very interesting games. And very good ones at that. Nier Automata. Nier Automata was my first one. And then I played Replicant like 3-ish years ago at this point, I believe. Oh hey, we got a save point for ourselves here. Which, like, I haven't like 100% of these games or anything, but like I said, I really enjoyed these games, so naturally I would be playing them. Anyways, there's something here I can do. Oh,
Hold
there's
on.
another one.
This is one of the places in that resistance member's photographs. Better record the coordinates.
Don't let up. The enemy is among us. Don't let any intruders detected. Loyal knights, give your lives for the king of all forest. For the king of all forest.
There we go. Got your first like the Replicant, I already know what happens. I want to learn more than the videos are giving me. For sure, for sure. Not to mention, it is fun experiencing the games for yourself, regardless if you know what it is or not, which, sure, you can argue that the gameplay is dated. But granted, it is also based off an older game too. The games are still fun, I'd say, in my opinion. Oh shoot.
What is with these guys?
Don't listen to what they're saying, 2B.
Definitely well worth playing, though. I feel. And experiencing the stories themselves. Man, so many crazy moments in that game that still shock me to this day. In a good way, of course, but it's like, damn. Think there are games that launched today with more dated gameplay than the Replicant? Oh, don't worry, I believe that. I believe that. It just, you compare Automata and Replicant. Alright, it'll be obvious to see how some parts age. But yeah, nonetheless, it's still a fun game. And one I personally really enjoy.
Keep going. Don't be afraid.
But yeah, at the end of the day, as long as you enjoy it, that's really all that matters. There we go. But you are definitely not wrong. There are definitely games that are much more dated than Nier Replicants. Not that I can really think one immediately off the top of my head. But there is definitely something.
Keep going. Don't be afraid.
Play on easy first story? Nothing wrong with that. The story itself is really good, and not to mention, it's your game. Play however you want. I did do hard mode for my first playthrough. On my first playthrough, but after my second, I think sometime during my second playthrough, I started to realize enemies were just starting to be tankier if you played on harder difficulties after. Which at that point, that's when I turned it down to normal, and then eventually I turned it down to easy, just to see the last parts of the story. Because that was all I really cared about.
Don't let up. The enemy is among us. Don't let any intruders get in. We must protect our king. Protect our king.
Okay, so I would say don't jump from there. But yeah, play however you like, enjoy however you like. No need to feel like you have to play on a harder difficulty to get the most out of it and such.
Intruders detected. Loyal knights, give your lives for the king of our forest. The king of our forest.
Ouch. Hey, level up. Convenient. Well, I have my laser. Ouch. I am playing on hard mode though, just because, like I said, this is more of a replay for me. And there was a time I did try doing that at one point, but I was getting my ass kicked. And instantly, I was gonna play this on my own time on hard, but then once I got through the first tutorial level on hard, I was like, why was I struggling so much on this back then? And so I
So those
do it
machines
here
had
again.
a king? But how can a concept like loyalty be understood by a machine?
A good question. But in case you're wondering what I stream generally, then so I am more of a variety streamer, more on like the RPG side of things. Pretty open to turn-based and turn-based, and my preference is pretty much towards action RPGs. But I don't mind a good turn-based either. This year, I will admit, I am actually focusing more on fighting games, which is mainly Street Fighter 6. So,
I'll never let you pass. Die, androids!
you're probably not going to see too much in regards to RPGs, or this year, anyways. Probably not going to see as much of it this year compared to before, but hope you enjoy your stay nonetheless here. Okay, that was easy. Thankfully, that wasn't too much to deal with. Yeah. So much for this way. Oh yeah, and I do plan to stream some of the new, even though I am probably more even though I am more focused on competing in Street Fighter 6 this year, I still do want to get to some releases this year, like Grand Blue Fantasy Relink and Saturn Rebirth as well. Those two I definitely plan to do as soon as I can, for sure. But in regards to like other RPGs or games in general I can play on my backlog,
Yep, this looks like a king's castle.
they won't be my
alright.
focus this time around. But I hope you enjoy what you're seeing here.
Don't let them go any further. Stand strong.
Nice. Oh. Easy. What was my favorite game story? My favorite game story.
Watch out for
That's a
hostile
tough
enemies, 2B.
one.
Roger that, 9.
Huh? Wait, what did you just say?
Roger that, 9S.
Wait, no, that's not what you said. You said 9s. Or at least something close to.
Heh,
Cut the chatter and engage the enemy.
good old 2B. That's how hard one I'll admit. If I consider all the RPGs and stories I've played through so far, or just considering everything I have played. If I had to pick one, though, if I had to pick one, only one, it really. I guess it would go. If I had to pick one, it probably would go towards the Legend of Heroes series, Trail series, basically. Not sure if you're familiar with that. But it's pretty much a long-running JRPG, well, somewhat niche JRPG compared to most of the other ones out there. Like the developers pretty much only develop the game in Japan, and it's up to localizers to help. Okay, well, I guess in your case, consider like the MCU of JRPGs, where all the games are connected to some degree. All the Legend of Heroes Trails series games are connected to each other in some shape or form, basically. If I were to say, that's probably my favorite personally. Just because of how many, how it, how it is. Ouch. That would probably be my favorite personally, but that is a whole series, which is hard to judge because you pretty much need to experience all the games to get the overall story. Which is something I'm really glad I did, especially during the COVID era. Which, I mean, it's still. I mean, more so in the sense that I was quarantined and all that. So I was more or less forced to stay home and all. But I had so much time to play that series because of COVID and the quarantine back then. Yeah, there's a way I can get up there. Really? Really? Yay, we actually made it. Cool. I think that's actually what I needed for a class. Anything here? Nope. But yeah, if I had to pick one series, I can go to that. And even then, that's not even that like I'll really pick one. I don't even have like an absolute favorite, if I'd say. But it's because there's a lot of stories I enjoy from multiple games, really. That's why I usually don't like. Well, at the end of the day, I enjoy everything I play. Like some more than others, obviously, but it's hard to like pinpoint exactly what I would put over one or the other. Which at the end of the day, as long as I'm able to enjoy all the games. That's really all that matters to me, personally. And thank you for the follow as well, there, Onion. Which, like I mentioned earlier, you pretty much know what to expect here, and regardless of you're ever able to come by in the future or not, I hope you enjoy what you see here. God damn it. Okay. Don't deal with that snake. At least not in that moment. Sucks, but just need to get back up there now. You know, I have a save point out here.
Yep, this looks like a king's castle, all right. Watch out for hostile enemies, 2B.
Roger that, 9...
Huh? Wait, what did you just say?
Roger that, 9S.
Wait, no, that's not what you said. You said 9s. Or at least something close to.
Cut the chatter and engage the enemy.
Don't let them take anything else from us.
I'm really just trying to rush these enemies so that way I can get what I lost from dying up there. Don't really need to fight you guys at the moment. God damn it.
Starting to fade.
That's on me. I wasn't paying attention there. Worst case, I might have to save Scum, but hopefully it doesn't come to it.
Yep, this looks like a king's castle, all right.
Really? Okay, I might as well just... Well, good thing I did save prior. I'm usually not one to save Scum, but it feels a little necessary there. For better or worse.
Yep, this looks like a king's castle, all right.
Okay.
Don't let them go any further. Stay strong.
Ouch. I was not paying attention. I need to get a bit of health there, though. A lot of health, actually.
Watch out for hostile enemies, 2B.
Roger that, 9...
Huh? Wait, what did you just say?
Roger that, 9S.
Wait, no, that's not what you said. You said 9s. Or at least something close to.
Cut the chatter and engage the enemy.
Ah,
4 and 9S.
Don't let them take anything else from us.
Okay. Okay. Moving on. Now there's an enemy here. There we go. I might as well make use of my small recovery since I'm pretty much buying medium ones at this point. I obviously want to get this. God damn it. There we go. And I'll go up there in a bit as well. Ooh, large recovery item, it seems. Now we continue. Okay. Gosh. What? Come on. I was dodging, I swear. Maybe I should just skip the enemy. Because that idea sucks. Oh well, here we go again.
Yep, this looks like a king's castle, all right.
Yeah, skip everyone.
Don't let them go any further. Stand strong.
Watch out for hostile enemies, 2B.
Roger that, 9...
Huh? Wait, what did you just say?
Roger that, 9S.
Wait, no, that's not what you said. You said nines. Or...
Analysis. Analysis. This.
You're captivated them. Don't let them take anything else from us. Evil Kingdom.
Okay. Skip them. We'll deal with that in a bit. Hopefully we can get my body part. Okay. Okay. Mm-hmm. Medium recovery, nice. Okay, I already recovered that, so no need to care about the chest. Do as much damage as I can from range, because it's too risky fighting up close, unfortunately. A little too risky for my liking. Of course I miss. Come on. Okay. Almost dead. Finally.
You will go no further. We will protect the king with our very lives. Don't give them a single inch. All hail the king! Build up a puppet nation.
Well, huh? I guess there's a safe point there as well. Hmm. I guess I might as well. I feel like I would want the spear at some point. Okay. I just need to jack this out. What a painful process this is. Well, good thing we found a blacksmith to work with. Ouch.
Can't be.
Ouch. Well, good thing I saved. Good thing I saved. Because that would have sucked otherwise. There we go. Ouch. How many robots are there? Jesus Christ, now so many. But we good now. Now for the real boss of this game.
Is this their king?
Oh, rip the king, I guess. Good old A2. Good to see you, ma'am.
2B, that's an android. A Yorha-type android.
Alert. This unit is currently wanted by Yorha. Annihilation recommended.
Annihilation? But why?
Let's go, 9S.
2B?
Bunker to 2B and 9S. We've picked up a signal from the black box of a fugitive known as A2. What you see in front of you is your enemy.
But she's...
She deserted us. She's destroyed multiple pursuit androids. Now kill her before she kills you.
Ouch.
Please.
It's fine. We're doing fine, though. I just need to be able to time my dodges and such. But we're doing fine, though. No need to watch this again since she did our job.
2B, that's an android. A Yorha-type android.
Alert.
Mm-hmm.
This unit is currently wanted by Yorha. Annihilation recommended.
Annihilation? But why?
Let's go, 9S.
To be?
Bunker to 2B and 9S. We've picked up a signal from the black box.
Wow. Out of nowhere. Well, that's gonna be a little harder to recover, I won't lie. That's should be fine. I can always jump instead. But I should probably go back to the resistance camp and upgrade some things too. For myself. Just let me recover my body before the fight starts. Shit. I'm not gonna be able to do it yet.
Is
Let me get my
2B.
body bleeds.
That's an android. A Yorha-type android.
Alert. This unit is currently wanted by Yorha. Annihilation recommended.
Annihilation? But why?
Let's go, 9S.
To be?
Really? I'm just gonna load my save file, just in case. Cause I don't want to lose all of those things we got. Personally, I don't. Anyway. Anyways.
Is the 2B? That's an android. A Yorha-type android.
Alert. This unit is currently wanted by Yorha. Annihilation recommended.
Annihilation? But why?
Let's go, 9S.
To be?
Bunker to 2B and 9S. We've picked up a signal from the black box of a fugitive known as A2. What you see in front of you is your enemy.
But she's...
She deserted us. She's destroyed multiple pursuit androids. Now kill her before she kills you.
Come on. Well, I was hesitating a bit, I'll admit, but it's fine. At least my body's not on the other side where I can't get to it in a timely manner. This time. I can beat A2 for sure. Honestly, might keep this... This might be a short stream. Cause I don't really feel like doing too much after this. Really was hoping to get to this part, really. Which is all I really wanted to do. Which we have, so... Yeah. Man. TV's good. Man, this game is still great to play regardless.
Is this 2B? That's
Anyways, to try again.
an android. A Yorha type
Sucks getting
android.
one-shot
Alert.
by her
This
though,
unit is
but
currently wanted by Yorha.
if she does that
Annihilation
dash, but
recommended.
I can also dodge it
Annihilation?
too on
But
reaction.
why?
Let's go, 9S.
2B?
See?
Bunker to 2B and 9S. We've picked up a signal from the black box of a fugitive known as A2. What you see in front of you is your enemy.
But she's...
She deserted us. She's destroyed multiple pursuit androids. Now kill her before she...
Okay, at least I'm on this side again. Is this their future dead king? True. True. So much for starting their own civilization, but I guess it'd be like that sometimes. Minus spoilers. 9 spoilers. True as well. Anyways, I swear I can get through this. But at least I'm grateful this time. My body's just been on my side. On this side, at least, in comparison to before.
Is this... 2B? That's an android. A Yorha type android.
Alert. This unit is currently wanted by Yorha. Annihilation recommended.
Annihilation? But why?
Let's go, 9S.
2B?
After this fight, I'll probably just do some side stuff. Oh, come on, I dodged it.
Bunker to 2B and 9S. We've picked up a signal from the black box of a fugitive known as A2. What you
Really?
see in front of you is your enemy.
But she's...
She deserted us. She's destroyed multiple pursuit androids. Now kill her before she kills you.
You know, yeah, I might as well jump, honestly. I did not expect her to have that move, but that's on me. Managing that, yeah, we're fine though, at least. Which I admit, I could have upgraded a few things as well, but it's fine. It will be fine. Probably gonna need to rebuy some healing items, but that's a small price to pay for victory. Honestly, I could always teleport to the bunkers, to the resistance camp as well if I need to. Or Pascal's village.
2B? That's
But we'll get through
an
this.
android. A Yorha type android.
Alert. This unit is currently wanted by Yorha. Annihilation recommended.
Annihilation? But why?
Let's go, 9S.
2B?
Okay, really? Also, bro, I'm holding left there when I try to go. I'm not sure why it's pushing me right at that point in this. Because I'm pretty sure my controller doesn't have drift. But, hmm, I just need to play better right now. Just need to play better.
2B, that's
I am on
an
hard mode,
android.
so
A Yorha-type
I guess it's
android.
too
Alert.
expected to a
This unit
degree.
is currently wanted by Yorha. Annihilation recommended.
Annihilation? But why?
Let's go, 9S.
2B?
Bunker to 2B and 9S. We've picked up a signal from the black box of a fugitive known as A2. What you see in front of you is your enemy.
But she's...
She deserted us. She's destroyed multiple pursuit androids. Now kill her before she kills you.
Wow. Ouch. Really? Okay, there we go.
Why? Why did you betray us?
Command is the one that betrayed you.
Shouts to Jeremy Lee.
Let's go after her,
Jeremy
2B.
Lee for doing her.
She's gone.
Operator, this is 9S. Patch me through to the commander.
Roger that, 9S.
I'm sorry, Commander. We failed to defeat the fugitive.
I see. Well, at least you're both safe. That's an incredibly powerful unit you just faced. You should probably keep your distance in the future.
Commander, why did A2 desert the Force?
I'm afraid that's classified.
Oh? Huh. 2B,
Yeah?
let's go ask Pascal about A2. He might know something.
All right.
Pascal?
Complete the
This
forest
is
castle.
9S.
Yep.
Oh, you survived. How wonderful.
Yeah, we're fine. But there's something we want to ask you about.
Of course. Anything.
Actually, it needs to be in person.
Understood. I'll open the gate we built to deter enemy invaders. You'll be able to reach the village through there.
Okay. Hmm. Since I'm going to Pascal Village. Let's go to the Resistance camp to restock and see if there's anything I can upgrade. I'll continue to start Pascal, do some side things, and I'll probably call the stream there. Which I am tempted to go for a little longer, but I think that's all I'll need to do for now. You'd hope advanced androids would have a better system for reasoning a kill order than can't tell you. They're just following orders at the end of the day.
Received from access point.
Not much they can do about it, for better or worse. It is what it is at the end of the day, though. They are just following orders for, well, glory to mankind and all that shit. Anyways. Okay, I'll save everything else for later. Hmm. Okay, I guess that's all I can really upgrade for now. Which is fine, really. And I guess I might as well make my way to Pascal as well as from here. See whatever side stuff I can do. And like I said, I'll probably call the stream there. I'll try to do the parade of anything, I guess. But yeah, let's talk to Pascal first.
That must be the gate Pascal opened for us.
We have been expecting you. Pascal told us about you. We will open the gate.
Okay. I'm amazed they're having you down here alone, though. Because what if you get attacked, and everyone else is watching from above, and they choose not to help? That would suck.
We will continue to stand guard.
Wait, you guys don't even fight. Why are you guys standing guard here? Oh well. Back to here. We'll talk to Pascal in a bit. Actually, So I could do a few side things here, I guess, but maybe I could use that to open the stream tomorrow or anything.
I'm surprised you wish to speak with me personally.
Which isn't even that much, so.
It'll be faster if you just take a look at this recording.
Yeah.
I see. Information about this A2 android is indeed contained within our archives. We all understand her to be rather dangerous. However, she's never visited our village in person. My apologies. That's all the information I have.
I see. All right, thanks.
Let's stay sharp and head back to the resistance camp. We should run a check on our consciousness data and resupply.
Okay, back to the resistance camp, which I would have been going to anyways.
S, why did you ask Pascal about A2?
Huh?
It's not recommended to interface with machines without consulting command.
Yeah, I know. I'm sorry.
Though I suppose such intense curiosity can be admirable, in its own way.
Thanks, 2B.
Still, machines are the enemy. Don't forget it.
Mm-hmm. Okay, yeah, I'll just wrap up whatever story beat I have here and then call the stream.
2B, your timing is impeccable. Our android forces currently have a carrier deployed in the Pacific Ocean. It should be back here to resupply before too long. The Resistance is assisting with the mission, so I'd like to ask you to run a little guard duty. Seriously? Dead serious. There's a stockpile of missiles down at the shoreline that needs to be loaded on the carrier. And with all the machine activity lately, we need to stay on our toes. Of course, if you're already working on something for Yorha, I don't mind if that takes priority. Anyway, thanks in advance.
Okay, so I think I know what the next mission is. And because of that, I'll definitely will save that for next time. Yeah, definitely saving it for next time. Definitely got some other stuff I can do first, though. Which, honestly, I wouldn't mind trying to do that first. Yeah, there's a lot of things I could do first on the side. Which I guess that's when I'll get to some of these stuff. So I think this is a good time to call it, more or less. And these shouldn't really take long either, which is another reason why I'm more willing to put these to do these next time I stream. I'll have to go back to him at some point. Actually, let's do the parade escort. That's something I would like to do. Parade escort, then I'll call it. Cause I know I could definitely do this. As for when I stream tomorrow, like I said, that's gonna be up in the air, cause one day I do want to start early and stream in the afternoon and then just grind Street Fighter 6 in the evening. On the other hand, I might need to help my dad with a couple things. Because of the fact that he lost his wallets, so... Which, like, it's just like general stuff if he needs anything. Which definitely sucks to start the year this way, unfortunately. But thankfully, he didn't lose anything. Like, well, everything he lost is replaceable at least. Ouch. Okay.
Alert. Exiting the planned operational area. Proposal. Return to the operational area.
Bro, I'm doing my best. Freaking androids. I can definitely beat these guys now, though, but yeah, I should be able to. So I'll spend the rest of the stream doing this instead. And then call it.
Requested mission failed.
At least next stream should be fairly exciting, though, with what's going to happen. At least what I believe would be pretty exciting to watch. Now, hurry up.
Alert. Exiting the planned operational area. Proposal. Return to the operational area immediately.
Really? Okay, I have an idea of what to do. But I do have to play really patient. But I can definitely beat these guys. I can definitely beat them. 100%. And clear this mission. Because I never have to do it ever again.
Requested mission failed.
And it's still crazy to me, though, that 2B, of all characters, is coming to Grand Blue Fantasy versus Rising. I wasn't even expecting a crossover for that game at all. Yet, here she is coming as an official character, official crossover guest character, into a fighting game again. And the best part is I do not have to play Soul Calibur for it. Not that I have anything against it, by the way. It's just, I'm not really interested in Soul Calibur at this point. Not that Tekken start taking over this 3D world there. So yeah.
Alert. Exiting the planned operational area. Proposal. Return to the operational area immediately.
If only it was that easy. Oh god, how am I supposed to deal with this? Oh no. I did. Okay, yeah. Very clear we failed, unfortunately. I might as well beat these guys up for XP. Okay, that was way too many enemies, unfortunately. Okay, yeah, I'm definitely not ready for the mission, unfortunately. Hopefully I got a decent amount of XP from it, but I'm gonna need to go back just to get my body part again. But we can do other side stuff next time, which is fine for me, honestly. Yeah, I'm just gonna walk there manually to the resistance camp, just in case. Just in case. Still a lot of other things I can do in general, though, so not too worried. Okay. Might as well beat this guy up, because why not? There we go. Actually, maybe I could just complete this quest. Hopefully. And I'll save.
We still don't have what we...
Yeah, most of the gear.
Surely just a little damage.
Come on now, Two.
Damn it. Okay. We'll finish this another time then. Overall, good progress today, I'd say. All things considered. But I don't think I should have too much to do for at least my first route. Second route, I'll do what I can. I should be able to do before, like, 7 Rebirth, hopefully. But no guarantees there at that point. Either way, that'll be it for me for tonight. Overall, fairly good session with Nier Automata tonight. Hey, yo, Phil. Welcome to the stream. I assume you've been lurking, though. But thanks for coming by while you can. Oh, what the? Hmm. Well, not sure why it's appearing like this, but... Oh well, doesn't matter. Thanks for the stream. Thanks for stopping by, Onion. Appreciate it. I hope you enjoy what you see here, nonetheless. Anyways. Hmm. Who to raid? Honestly, the two people I have in mind have the same exact exact same view number, but one is on actually. Oh, actually there's one that's lower. I haven't raided in a while, so let's raid Orland. He's currently playing through the Game of the Year for 2023, Baldur's Gate 3. So yeah. Anyways, like I said, probably will be back tomorrow, either in the afternoon or evening, depending on how things go, as well as how busy I am in general. But we'll see. Regardless, though, for everyone that stopped by, thank you for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Till then, take care, everyone, and have a good night.